Hey Sisums, how are you? The burnout beast friend or foe? We all have those days, swamped at work, deadlines looming, family demanding attention. It's a lot. The pressure builds up and it feels like there's no end in sight. But what happens when that I'm so busy feeling becomes the norm? When every day feels like a race against time and there's no finish line in sight? What if it lingers, leaving you exhausted, cynical, and detached? You start to lose interest in things you once loved, and even small tasks feel overwhelming. That, my friend, is the burnout beast, and it's here to stay, unless you do something about it. It's a silent invader that creeps into your life, slowly draining your energy and enthusiasm. Burnout is more than just being tired. It's a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged or excessive stress. It's like a dark cloud that follows you everywhere, making it hard to see the light. Left unchecked, burnout can wreak havoc on your health, relationships, and overall well-being. It can lead to serious health issues, strained relationships, and a diminished quality of life. But don't worry, there's hope. You don't have to let burnout control your life. There are ways to fight back and regain your balance. By understanding what causes burnout and implementing simple strategies, you can tame the beast and reclaim your energy and zest for life. It's about making small, meaningful changes that can have a big impact. It's time to take back control and start living with intention, purpose, and joy. You deserve to feel energized and passionate about your life again. Are you ready to break free from the clutches of burnout? Let's do this. Together, we can conquer the burnout beast and rediscover the joy and fulfillment that life has to offer. Unmasking the burnout beast, the usual suspects. So what exactly causes this beast to rear its ugly head? Let's unmask the culprits and delve deeper into the shadows where they hide. Overwork. Constantly pushing yourself, working long hours, and neglecting your own needs is a surefire way to invite burnout. It's like running a marathon without ever stopping to rest or refuel. Lack of control. Feeling powerless in your work or personal life, like you have no control over your schedule or decisions, can fuel the burnout fire. Imagine being a puppet with someone else pulling the strings. Unrealistic expectations. Striving for perfection, setting impossible standards, and constantly comparing yourself to others is a recipe for disaster. It's like trying to climb a mountain with no peak in sight. Lack of support. Feeling isolated, unsupported, or like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders can lead to burnout. It's the feeling of being alone in a crowded room. Values disconnect. When your work or life choices don't align with your core values, it can lead to internal conflict and burnout. It's like living a life that isn't truly yours, creating a constant inner turmoil. Now that you know the enemy, it's time to equip yourself with the tools to fight back. Arm yourself with self-care practices, set boundaries, and seek support. Remember, recognizing these culprits is the first step towards reclaiming your well-being. Taming the beast. Tip number 1, prioritize your plate. Imagine your energy as a plate. You only have so much space, right? Burnout happens when we overload our plate with too many things. The solution? Prioritize. Start by identifying your most important tasks and responsibilities. These are the non-negotiables, the things that absolutely must get done. Then look for tasks you can delegate, eliminate, or postpone. It's okay to say no to requests that don't align with your priorities. Remember, you can't do it all, and that's okay. By prioritizing and simplifying, you free up space on your plate and create room for what truly matters. Start small. Choose one task to delegate, one to eliminate, and one to postpone this week. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Taming the beast. Tip number 2. Boundaries are your best friend. Boundaries are like invisible fences that protect your time, energy, and well-being. They are essential for preventing burnout. Start by setting clear boundaries between your work life and personal life. This might mean establishing specific work hours, silencing work notifications outside of those hours, or creating a designated workspace at home. Communicate these boundaries to your colleagues, clients, and family members. Let them know when you're available and when you're not. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but setting and enforcing boundaries will give you the space and time you need to recharge and avoid burnout. Remember, saying no to others often means saying yes to yourself, and you deserve to put yourself first. Taming the beast. Tip number 3. The power of no. Saying no can be tough, especially if you're used to pleasing others or taking on too much. It's a common struggle in both personal and professional settings, but learning to say no gracefully is crucial for preventing burnout. It's about protecting your mental and emotional well-being. When you say no to requests that drain your energy or don't align with your priorities, you free up time and energy for the things that truly matter. This can include spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, or simply resting. Start by practicing saying no in low-stakes situations. This helps build your confidence and makes it easier to handle more significant requests. For example, if a colleague asks you to cover their shift when you're already swamped, politely decline. You might say, "I appreciate you thinking of me, but I can't take on any more work right now." Remember, you don't need to give a lengthy explanation or apologize profusely. A simple, clear response is often the most effective. A simple, "I'm sorry, I'm unable to help with that right now," will do. This shows respect for both your time and the other person's needs. The more you practice saying no, the easier it will become. Over time, you'll find that setting boundaries becomes second nature. And trust me, the feeling of empowerment you'll experience is well worth the initial discomfort. You'll gain a sense of control over your life and a newfound respect from others. So embrace the power of no and watch how it transforms your life for the better. Tip number 4, schedule in some me time. When life gets hectic, it's easy to let self-care fall by the wayside. But neglecting your own needs is like driving a car without ever stopping for gas. You're bound to run out of fuel eventually. That's why it's crucial to schedule in some me time every day, even if it's just for 15 to 20 minutes. This could be anything that helps you relax, recharge, and reconnect with yourself, such as taking a warm bath, reading a good book, listening to your favorite music, going for a walk in nature, or meditating and practicing yoga. Whatever you choose, make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Your mind, body, and soul will thank you for it. Tip number 5, move your body, clear your mind. Exercise might be the last thing you feel like doing when you're stressed and burnt out, but trust me, moving your body is one of the most effective ways to combat burnout. Exercise releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects. It also helps to reduce stress hormones like cortisol. You don't have to run a marathon or spend hours at the gym to reap the benefits of exercise. Even a short walk, a quick yoga session, or a dance party in your living room can make a world of difference. Find an activity you enjoy and make it a regular part of your routine. Your mind and body will thank you for it. Tip 6, sleep your secret weapon. Sleep is often the first thing to go when we're stressed and busy, but skimping on sleep is like trying to run a marathon on an empty stomach. You're setting yourself up for failure. When you're sleep deprived, your body and mind don't function optimally. You're more susceptible to stress, burnout, and even illness. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Establish a relaxing bedtime routine. Create a sleep-conducive environment, dark, quiet, and cool, and avoid caffeine and alcohol before bed. Making sleep a priority is one of the best investments you can make in your health and well-being. Tip 7, fueling the machine. You are what you eat. When you're feeling burnt out, it's tempting to reach for sugary snacks and processed foods for a quick energy boost. But these foods will only leave you feeling sluggish and more drained in the long run. Focus on nourishing your body with whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. These foods provide sustained energy, improve mood, and support overall health. Stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Dehydration can mimic symptoms of burnout, such as fatigue and difficulty concentrating. Tip 8, connect to recharge. Humans are social creatures, and connecting with others is essential for our well-being. When we're feeling burnt out, it's easy to isolate ourselves, but reaching out to loved ones for support can make a world of difference. Make time for social activities that you enjoy, such as having dinner with friends, attending a concert or sporting event, or joining a book club or hobby group. Connecting with others helps us to feel supported, loved, and less alone in our struggles. It reminds us that we're part of something bigger than ourselves. You've got the power. Take charge and beat burnout. Burnout can feel overwhelming, but remember, you're not alone, and you have the power to overcome it. By implementing these simple tips into your daily life, you can reclaim your energy, passion, and joy. Start by choosing 1 or 2 tips that resonate with you and commit to practicing them consistently. Once they become habits, add in a few more. Remember, self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. By prioritizing your well-being, you're better equipped to show up fully for yourself, your loved ones, and your work. You've got this.